All right, so we've all been theorizing on like what happened with Tucker, why he left Fox. Was he ousted? Did he leave on good terms? Was it all some kind of conspiracy to take down Tucker Carlson?
Oh, that was with
And you know, basically O'Keefe Media Group, OMG. I just realized that's what OMG means. I'm an idiot. Holy fuck. OMG Media. James O'Keefe did his deal and basically found another queer to spill the beans. Which you just throw a couple of drinks in a fucking homo, he's telling you everything, apparently. That's one thing James O'Keefe fucking proved. Is homosexuals can't keep a secret. I don't know what it is. Every single one of these guys are gay for some reason. And they all get tricked into, like, you know, they'll fucking meet a dude on Tinder or some shit, or Grindr, I guess, is what they use. And they get fucking one or two martinis in them, and they're spilling the beans about, you know, there's fucking aliens in Area 51. Like, they're telling every secret known to man. And it just works every time. It works every time. I don't know what they're journalists. They're undercover journalists. I don't know what they must have some goddamn game or something. But they're getting all the secrets out of these dudes. So basically, this guy was explaining how, you know, it gets into COVID and it gets into Pfizer and all that type of stuff. And how Fox takes money from Pfizer. So, you know, they were basically in bed with Pfizer the whole time. That they were pretending to be, you know, anti-vax, all that type of stuff. They weren't pretending to be anti-vax. Let me not put it in those kind of words, but basically they were making money off of Pfizer from advertising. And long story short, this guy spilled the beans on how Tucker was ousted based on the Dominion lawsuit. So that was proven to be true. Allegedly, because it's just, I guess, hearsay from somebody who's I guess a credible source. He's a producer at Fox. So let's just play it. We'll sort of break it down a little bit.
America's news and much more.
$144 million to settle that Dominion lawsuit.
Oh, that was with the Dominion company. Yeah. How did what happened with that? Like,
they gave him money. It wasn't part of it. They say it wasn't part of it, but we're learning that Tucker getting fired was part of that.
Tucker getting fired was part of the Dominion lawsuit?
It was part of the settlement.
Well, so did Tucker leave, or did you guys part ways, or Tucker was ousted?
Yeah, he was ousted. Well, he brought up things that cost him a lot of money.
Cost the company a lot of money.
Yeah, and that was part of it. Like, he was going to go after this whole thing about January 6th was it was an inside job, but he went after this guy, Reyes, he said was an FBI agent on the inside.
Right.
Encouraged it. And he was going to go on the air and mention what that guy said on 60 Minutes. And the Murdochs were like,
yeah, that's pretty fucking insane. That a reporter got fired from his job of reporting for reporting. Again, we've lost this goddamn country. The fact that you can't. They're basically. They're destroying the idea of whistleblowing. They don't want there to be whistleblowers anymore. And I love whistleblowers. Whistleblowers are the when I say we need to encourage in the black community, we need to encourage snitching. That's part of it, whistleblowing. That's the way I see it. It's not snitching. It's all whistleblowing. If you're exposing evil with something you said. Now, also, this is the other thing. The fact that he got fired, and they're specifically bringing up January 6th now, Tucker was about to, excuse me, Tucker was about to go really hard against the Ray Epps FBI January 6th involvement. The fact they brought up Ray Epps, that he brought up Ray Epps in this conversation, it kind of leans me to the idea of thinking that all of that may be true, or all of that is more than likely true. Because why would they be afraid of it? I mean, that's where you get into this thing of where they put out this whole, oh, well, we want to curate the misinformation that's out there. Well, how do you deem something misinformation if we don't know the answer? It's a question. And that's what Tucker did a lot, to be honest. Tucker questioned things more than he did, I think, make, accusations or baseless accusations. I thought he more just questioned. And he was always very much about, why can't we just question this? I'm just questioning this. When he would debate, a lot of the times, he would just ask questions. So the fact is that he got ousted. The number one guy in cable news. I think history. The number one guy. Maybe not history. I think maybe like what, Cronkite or something was probably above him. But yeah, he gets ousted for doing a story. Doing a legitimate story. So now, not only do we not have our border secure, we have people literally just rushing in, people that hate America. I showed you that earlier. People that openly are expressing their hate for America. They're coming here to take things, basically take free money, which isn't really free. That's our money. So we're paying people to replace us. And we can't talk about it. Otherwise, it's deemed hate speech. Not only that, we can't expose our own government's corruption. Even if you are, and that's funny, I'm just drawing the contrast of me being probably, in comparison to Tucker, I'm on the fucking lowest of lowest on the totem pole. Tucker Carlson is on the fucking high, the highest of highest. And it's amazing that people on the low are dealing with the same shit. And it's, again, not because of it's because of what we're saying. It's because they just don't like what we're saying. It goes against their narrative. Purposely. Sure, that purposely I go against the narrative. Always. Because I like to question. I question things. Until I feel, satisfied. And then maybe I'll accept it. I guess when I feel satisfied, that's usually when I accept it. Long story short, we can't talk about anything on any level. We're not upholding the Constitution. We're not upholding this fucking country. We're just we're failing. We're absolute